You might be the accumulator type. Did you know that by clearing out the things that you don't need or that you don't use, this frees up your mind to be more creative? By clearing out what you don't need or use or purchasing less of the same, you free up your mind to have more financial freedom, and you probably even have a little bit of a sense of accomplishment too. Grab those 32-gallon trash bags because it is time to declutter. Number one, now here's 6 tips. Number one, how you can declutter at home, make more space, and free up your mind. Choose quality and emotional attachment. If something is symbolic to you, it might not be very meaningful for other people, but if it's meaningful for you and it's your home, keep it, hang on to it, have it as a reminder out in your living area. Have the higher quality type items. If you have 3 or 4 different blankets, why not just have a thinner one for the summer and spring and a thicker one for the winter months? Number 2, check out your wardrobe. If you're not sure if you've worn anything over the past year or so, here's an activity that you can do. Take and face all the hangers in the opposite direction, and then when you take something off the hanger over this next year, you're naturally going to want to put it back in the normal way instead of the reversed way. At the end of the year, you're going to wonder, why are all these hangers faced in the wrong direction? And you're going to remember, aha, I'm decluttering. This means that I haven't used it in over a year, and let's bring this stuff to the Goodwill. The next one, digital sweep. You know, if you're like me, you just hate paper laying around all over the place. That's why we have our computerized practice management or travel card system with our virtual files now, which we love. But you might get yourself a shredder. You can get a scanner now for less than $100, and it's just really small and thin and lightweight. Scan your important documents. Make sure it's getting backed up on a couple of satellites or in the cloud in outer space, and now you don't have to have all this paper laying around. The next one, your bed and bath. Now, in your bathroom, it's a little bit more humid there on average than in other places of your home. So if you have any medication in one of the shelves or cabinets, you might get that out of there and bring it into the kitchen instead. It might last a little bit longer. Still got those trash bags? We're gonna grab those bags. We're gonna make 3 different piles of the stuff that you're gonna keep, of the stuff that you need to fix, and the stuff that you need to get rid of. The stuff that you need to get rid of, fill up those bags and take them to the Salvation Army. Next, we're going to do some detective work. We're going to go into your kitchen. We're going to check out all the cabinets, all the cupboards, the refrigerator, get everything out of there, wash it down with some vinegar and some warm water, and then put your stuff back in the fridge. Go through your shelves, find if anything's expired, obviously get rid of it. Donate some of the food. There's canned food drives all the time. It's not, obviously you don't want to send the expired foods there, but if you've had it and you meant to have that homemade pizza, and Chef Boyardee is having a staring contest with you over the past 8 months and he hasn't blinked yet, well, it's probably time to donate that stuff. Pull the older things to the front that you're still planning on eating. That way they don't expire and you forget about them because they're all the way in the back. Last but not least, your living area. Especially if you have smaller children, you know it's really difficult to keep the living room nice and clean. There might be some toys, there might be some books, who knows, you got Legos, and you don't want to step on those things. And so we want to have just a really easy, low maintenance, big old chest or a box that all this stuff can be placed in and concealed, so it's mentally kind of out of the way, yet it's nice and accessible when the little guys or the little girls want to play while you're watching TV or talking to your friend or your spouse, and everybody can be happy in the same room, in the same vicinity at the same time. So we got 6 steps of decluttering. Get rid of stuff and it opens up your mind, it frees your mind to expand. You're either growing or dying, right? We want to make sure that you're going in the right direction, and decluttering is a big, big part of that. And of course, chiropractic is too.